What's up, people? My name's Jack. Welcome back to another video here on my channel. Today, we're talking about how I dropped out of school at 17 years old and basically how I did it, what the factors were that contributed to it. Let's get into it. So, the way I dropped out of school when I was 17 years old was by kind of faking that I was enrolled in online education instead. Now, I'll explain how that kind of went down, but basically, I was 17 years old. I just started media college. So here in England where I live, it's a little bit different than America and other sort of places in the world where basically you go to primary school, secondary school, college, and then university. College is like these weird 2 years, the last 2 years of high school if you were in America. For some reason, they split them up here. They do it in a different way. So I just started that. I was doing a creative media production, something like that, something based around what I was doing. And basically, my boy Luke had dropped out, and I found out. And I got on the phone to him or spoke to him or whatever, and I was trying to find out how did he do it. And he basically told me that he had just enrolled in some online school or something like that, and that was enough to him for him to be able to be excused from actual physical, real education. And he was cracking on with his online business on the internet, and or whatever he was doing. I forget exactly what he was doing, but basically that's what I always wanted to do. I wanted to quit school, crack on my online business. At the time, I wasn't even necessarily freelancing. I was just making YouTube videos based around gaming. If you didn't know, I was a gaming YouTuber back in the day when I was 15 years old to 17 years old. I was called ItsJackCole here. I did GTA 5 trolling videos, and I had a fucking blast, all right? My first kind of big audience, it was a blast, all right? So, I'm trying to drop out of school so that I could basically make GTA 5 trolling videos and sell weed to people at the skate park. These were my plans, all right, at the end of the day. For being honest, I didn't necessarily, I had a big vision, but those were the day-to-day activities that I was getting up to, all right? So, I dropped out of school. I'm 17 years old. I'm selling weed at the skate park and making YouTube videos on the internet. Now, that was basically my first year. I think I dropped out 2015 in around October or something like that. And I was pretty much just doing my thing until about March of 2017. So for about 6 months, I was just making some YouTube videos, selling some weed. Wonderful. Not the craziest preneurs in the world. And around March of 2017, me and my boys started something called TQ9 TV. TQ9 TV was basically a rap community media channel, essentially, where we would pop up on different rappers in our area, shoot them a music video for free, and it was like a trade. We shoot you a music video, we get to take the video, put it on our channel. And basically, all these people, were known or semi-known around our area, so we'd make the video for them, we'd put it on our channel, they'd share it everywhere, and overall, we'd make these moments around the area, right? So, we were doing this for a while. It was me and like 4 other guys, and we would basically just pop up on different rappers in our area, our town, the town over, the town this way, the town that way, and film music videos, really bars videos. They were all one takes. We interacted with a bunch of interesting characters and made some good friends as well, right? Boom. Very, very simple. Kind of kept continuing that for a little while and doing the TQ9 TV thing, and actually led to the point that we hosted an event. We booked a grime artist called Eyes. Shout out to anybody. If you know who Eyes is, you're a legend and you're embedded deep in the heart of the music culture here in England, the grime culture. But Eyes, we booked him and came through, performed, booked a bunch of other local artists, stuff like that. A little bit of a fucking headache, if you ask me, to be honest. Lost some money. Me and my boy Axel, my crazy Swedish friend, we went halves on the event, and we basically fucking lost half our money. Good times, absolute blast, and basically that sort of slowed down on the heavy bars stuff that we were doing for people, and eventually sort of people went their separate ways because there wasn't an obvious role for them to have in the group, and it was eventually me and Noah, and we pretty much took TQ9 TV and turned it into TQ9 Media, and that became our front for our production company, basically, and that became our brand name that we would trade under and go under when we first started our videography business in 2017, the year later. So we flipped TQ9 TV that we've been doing in 2016, flipped that to TQ9 Media in 2017, and that began the journey of building my videography business at 18 years old and building my video editing business at 18 years old. And just for the absolute continuation of this wonderful story, I'm going to leave those for another video. So, 2 days from now, I'm dropping the full story of how I launched my video editing business Maybe I should do 2 videos. How I launched my video editing business at 18 years old and how I launched my videography business at 18 years old. Assume those will be 2 different videos, potentially 1, because those are absolutely huge stories that need to be told in their own separate format. But overall, how I dropped out of school at 17 years old, basically I faked that I was enrolled in some sort of online education and cracked on with making YouTube videos and selling weed to the general public in my area. Thank you guys for tuning in. How I started my videography business, how I started my video editing business, coming up next in, what's the day, Monday today? Wednesday's video. See you guys there. We're fucking back. We ain't slowing down no time soon. I can't see the future, but I also can. We ain't slowing.